Right now, Tarzan's been doing pretty well for these past couple of series. Is why he's been named the LPL Player of the Week for week number 5. Not a ton of side laning potential really for either of
these. That today, but they were the #1 seed for a reason. We have to remember, even going back to Split 2 midway through, AL's big roadblock was top Esports at the beginning of the year. It felt like the team that they just could not overcome, and so, you know, the stories have kind of flipped at this point in terms of the form of these two teams, but you certainly can't count TES out at their best.
Question, will they be at their best? I mean, so far, pretty good start for them in this game, although there is a big overload on the bottom side of the map right now for anyone's legend. They're sending a teleport in from Hong to make sure that 369 is able to farm up this juicy wave, although will maybe cost them one of these jungle camps down here as Kyle's gone forward with the grand entrance onto Kanavi. They will not have a lot of follow-up damage just yet. Now Hong and 369 have arrived. Kyle going way too far forward, and that's enough to secure first blood here for TES. Call the Forge God has come out as well. It finds a knock-up in onto Tarzan, but he's going forward when it becomes lightning. Popping the Crescent Guard and separating all of TES, forcing Cream to down below 100 HP. But Cream will survive and Tarzan will not, as Hope gets headbutted straight into the enemy jungle and Shanks is forced away. AL going way too far forward into the top Esports jungle and is going to cost them a whole lot. 3 kills for nothing for your Split 1 champions.
That is massive for top Esports.
But look at Tarzan. He's in base right now, so there really is no opportunity to go for any sort of contest. And that means that anyone's legend's going to have to turn their sights elsewhere. 369 clearing out this wave, but the dive is going to come through onto this Gallia. We'll see how much reinforcement really is there. The knockup comes through. Dawning Shadow going to keep Shanks alive for a little bit, but he's just not able to move. He finally flashes out, and Hong's not going to be able to take up enough with that Unbreakable Will. So now the target will become Jackie Love. The wind becomes lightning connects. Nice quickness from Kyle, and AL find a beautiful response mid.
It's a much smarter dive from air anymore, so those are the kinds of things you can't really afford to get away with if you want to be a team that continues to pressure the top of the standings, but they are still going to get this tower down on the bot side.
Not the dive onto Shanks, but at least getting that first tower going to be impactful as Hong and Jackie Love going really ham onto Hope. He pops the barrier, but it will not be enough. Nicely played.
It's being talked about by us and by a lot of other people as being heavily improved. And now it's Cream who's also making a play.
And Flandra is just dead. One more Incinerate's going to do the job. It's now 5. Just coming off cooldown, perhaps waiting for that moment to strike. As the Herald is down to 3,000 HP. Hong starting things off with the headbutt pull onto Kyle, but he's immediately knocked up in response. Herald is secured by anyone's legends, but look at the fight on the backside of things. It's already Tarzan going down. Flandra as well, 2 for nothing here for TES, and they could be looking for more. Health bars in the bottom lane are low. Shanks is about half HP. But that's all that TES
separation for AL. Tarzan full committing to the Herald. He is going to be able to secure it, but it means that on the other side might be pretty difficult to break through this gigantic tank on the top side of the map. Top Esports, even with their gold lead, it's even bigger than that because the moment those ornaments start coming in, it's going to be even more of a problem for AL. They're kind of on a timer when it comes to this game, and they're already losing pressure.
I mean, you take a look as well. Remember how far ahead Leave was in terms of these center stacks? Only 47 for Hope right now. Not nearly in the same position, and you can see it in the impact that he has in these fights. It's already Kyle taking down the equalizer for Flandra, though, doing a lot. The Ornhorn has been sounded and knocks up 3. Overall, still a 1 for nothing, but now 369 going to be targeted. He has to flash away. Anyone's legends top. They go for the Otacon. Right now, Flandra's still on the top side of the map. He's going to have to teleport here soon or else the objective will just go down. Cream doing a great job boxing out Tarzan. Throws down the Tibbers to make it nigh impossible for Tarzan to get into the pit. But he somehow does anyway. And anyone's legends steal away the Otacon and will find a massive fight. The taunt will land here by Shanks. A kill already secured onto Kanavi. And AL making something out of nothing. Picking up 2 kills for themselves already. But 369 with a big knockup. But it will not matter at all. Another kill picked up here for Kyle as AL will make a miracle happen.
Oh, Graves, miracle is the perfect term because that looked impossible. There is no way that that just happened again to top Esports. AL continuing to come up clutch in the biggest of moments. Tarzan gets completely chunked up for his entire health bar. And
just last week, and they were still able to win that one. We'll see if that continues to be the case, and their comebacks still remain true. They will lose this second Mountain Dragon, though. Look at the cost of mid-prio. like AL still looking for a fight. Hope chunked down to half HP. The Call of Force God will land on top of him. Equalizer still doing a lot as Flandre is now overheated. And the Dawning Shadow will take down Kanavi. Hope claiming a kill. Kyle with a 2-man knockup. And Hong finds the knockup in response. Searing Charge will land on a Hope. And in comes Jackie Love with the Killer Instinct, but he's going to get knocked out by Tarzan, who's still alive. Flandre cooking him in the river. And it's another one team fight for anyone's legend.
Grapes, we are seeing the comeback that we never thought we would get. Shanks chasing down Cream here. I don't believe he's going to be able to catch up to him, but somehow, some way, AL have a
Slayer, our resident AD carry player here on the LPL stream, alongside Mizel. You're looking for 100 by 25 minutes. That's not necessarily the case for him right now. As 369 going for an aggressive play on the Flandre, matched up by Jackie Love, beautifully executed as they take down the Rumble early on. It's going to be matched by a teleport from Shanks, but not enough follow-up with a TP coming in from Cream as well. But a numbers advantage now exists in the mid lane here for anyone's legend. They're going to try to use it to take down Kanavi. Kaya with a beautiful knockup. Kanavi using that second proc of the Cyclone, healing up a little bit with the Thunder Sky. But Tarzan will take him down, making it a 1-for-1 across the map. In an extended 4v4 team fight, which is exactly what top esports are looking for. Shanks has been separated, but now it's Tarzan dashing forward on the 369. Gets knocked up by the Searing Charge. Going to be in a lot of trouble before he pops a Crescent Guard. And Jackie Love still very much untouched on his Kaista, but Flandre comes in with the teleport to try to rip apart top esports, but they've already taken down 2 members. And AL bit off a little bit more than they could chew around the Baron, and it's going to cost them Tarzan's life with Kanavi coming right back from base.
Did the script just get flipped? I'm pretty sure now I see one jungler dead on the side of AL, and top esports is now the one pressuring Baron, and honestly, they're in a position to be able to take this, all 5 members up. It's a big, big mistake from AL. The overstay ends up costing them so much, the lives of 2 of their members, and the Baron going over to top.
AL have something to say about it.
Yeah, Cream is in a great spot here. The Ornhorn can also be channeled. It's going to be massive to see exactly who that lands on. These close quarters fights favor both teams. It's all about execution here.
Call the Forge God comes out, finds a knockup onto Hope, already at half HP, but the hero's entrance comes out. Kyle's instantly deleted. That's the first kill, and Kanavi goes to the backline with a Cyclone, not able to take down Hope though. Hope still alive until Jackie Love comes forward. He has himself a quadra kill.
It's a quadra kill for Jackie Love, and they don't care about this soul. They don't care about this dragon. They want the Nexus with the Baron buff that they acquired, a game that was living on the knife's edge throughout all 30 minutes of its lifespan is snuffed out in one fell swoop as top esports push into the base with their advantage and take game number 1.
We thought AL was going to mount another miraculous comeback, but TES throw the Uno reverse card right back at him. Only Kyle remains, and he might be fodder for more KDA padding. Not going to be the case, though. They care just about the Nexus, and top esports will go up 1-0 on the series.